Process is the only
The Commissioners Court of Brazos County will meet in regular session on September the 12th, 2023 at 10 a.m. in the Commissioners Courtroom in the County Administration Building, 200 South Texas Avenue, Suite 106. The meeting will be conducted by video and conference with at least a quorum of Commissioners Court members participating in person at the County Administration Building in accordance to the provisions set forth in Section 551.127 of the Texas Government Code. And we have Commissioner Berry attending via Zoom. So the first item on the agenda is the invocation of the Pledge of Allegiance of the U.S. and Texas flag, and Commissioner Alders will lead those.
Most gracious, almighty, everlasting, eternal, we come before you with thankful hearts. We ask that you continue to bless Brazos County, bless this nation, as we strive to serve you and serve you according to your will. Ask that you give us your wisdom, your insight and knowledge, that we may serve the will of the people of Brazos County as well as your will. Ask your continued protection and guidance for our first responders and educators and healthcare providers, all those people who maintain our safety in this life, and also bless those who protect and defend our liberties which we enjoy. Thank you in your name, Almighty. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Second item on the agenda is call for citizens' input and/or concern, and Cynthia Wiley.
May I start?
Sure.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. At last Tuesday's court, I understood that this body approved monies for more voting machines. I dropped off a package of information for you, Judge, to review. But I wanted to come back and follow up in person with all of y'all regarding that information. Last month, there was a hand count roadshow event. It was an educational event presented in Bryan, which was open to the public and elected officials. There were 3 guest speakers presented. Mark Cook, who is a cybersecurity expert, Dr. Walter Doherty, who is a highly respected cybercomputer expert with deep ties to A&M, and Clint Curtis, who is a cybersecurity expert who has testified before Congress in that capacity. The issue at hand is in regards to the EAC certification process regarding our electronic voting machines. EAC stands for Elections Assistant Commission. The public knows that this court is statutorily required to select our voting method, which you did by order. To my knowledge, Texas has only the HART and the ES&S machines. To my knowledge, there are only 25 plus lawsuits that have been filed in various counties in Texas challenging the certification validity of these machines. The machine certifications were to be signed by the chairman of the EAC, and they were not, but they were signed off by other titled persons. It is very difficult to discover where the lawsuits have been filed because the petitioners are and have been subjected to harassment. I'm aware there is chatter among various persons who are looking for a person who could qualify for standing to file a similar case in Brazos County. The polls are showing a growing number of Americans are not trusting these electronic voting machines. I spoke to our EA last Tuesday, and she acknowledged she was aware of the issue being presented in these cases. Why am I telling you this? For your consideration to revisit Chapter 65 of our Elections Code and to reconsider precinct voting to ensure our citizens believe their vote is placed and tallied without the possibility of manipulation. That's all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. We can't respond
I
in
know.
this session, but thank you for coming in and sharing with us.
Would it be possible for that information to be shared with the other members of the Commissioners Court? Judge?
Yeah, I can get a
Thank
copy.
you.
It's what you probably received while you were there, so we'll move on to number 3 is a request of approval of the proposed Road and Bridge 2024 holiday schedule, which is equivalent to the standard approved 96-hour 2024 county holiday schedule.
Move approval.
Well, no, this is you make a motion.
She made a motion.
Okay, she's a move approval, sorry.
Second? Okay, motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed?
Aye.
None motion carries. Number 4 is approval of Section 4.03 longevity policy effective FY 2024 first payout under the policy, which will be November 2024.
Move for approval?
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 5 is Order 23-011, adopting tax rate of 6% for the Local Provider Participation Fund for fiscal year 2024, approving payment for the administration cost for Brazos County and designating the PNC Bank as the LPPF depository.
Move approval.
Second?
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 6 is approval of the interlocal cooperative agreement providing housing for prisoners from City of Bryan, Brazos County, in the Brazos County Jail.
Move for approval?
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 7 is request approval for the following contracts for savings, a service agreement contract C 01008 with APRIS FY 2024 savings grant contract.
Move for approval?
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 8 is approval of the following job description, crime analyst, 2080 hours, sheriff's office, B 1418.
Move for approval?
Second.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 9 is approval of agreement 23-136 Clearview Search Database with vendor SHI for Sheriff's Office.
Move for approval?
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 10 is approval of amendment number 1 to raise daily rates from $100,000 or from $100 to $150 for contract 23-149 short-term detention juvenile offenders with Madison County.
Move for approval?
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 11 is approval of contract 23-165 with right of passage secure short-term detention services for juvenile.
Move for approval?
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 12 is approval of contract 23-166 for short-term detention of juvenile offenders from Walker County.
Move for approval?
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 13 is approval of contract CIP 23-583 with Brazos and Associates for construction management services for the medical examiner's facility.
Move for approval?
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 14 is approval of CIP-603 license plate scan, license plate scan license, investigative data subscription with Vigilant Solutions for Sheriff's Office.
Move approval. Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 15 is approval of amendment number 1 with IQ number 24012 Grit Trap Pumping with G&L Waste Services LLC to amend workers' compensation insurance and employees' liability insurance clause on the contract.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 16 is award of bid number 24-013 for carpet cleaning. Recommended vendor is Ambassador Services LLC.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 17 is approval of contract number 24-017 copier and maintenance with Dayhill Office Technology Corp. DBA Xerox Business Solutions.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 18 is permission to advertise for bid 24-023 for landscape maintenance.
Move for approval.
Second?
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 19 is approval of treasurer's report for July 2023.
Move for approval.
Second?
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 20 is tax refund application for the following.
Move for approval A through F.
Second?
Motion made, seconded to approve A through F. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 21 is budget amendments. Budget amendments FY 22-23 budget amendments 47.01 through 47.04.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 22 is personnel change status.
Move for approval A and B.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 23 is payment of claims. Claim to be paid by Brazos County. Claim number 8124516 through claim number 8124651 and claim number 9008452 through claim number 9008513.
Move for approval.
Second?
Excuse me.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. We will skip down to number 26, and it is an acknowledgement of the FY 22-23 budget to actuals by fund as of September the 6th, 2023, and an acknowledgement of the FY 22-23 contingency budget to actuals by fund as of September the 6th, 2023. Number 27 is Juvenile Director's Report on Detention Population. Linda.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. We have 41 juveniles in detention, 31 males, 10 females, and we have 24 on electronic monitors. Thank you.
Thank you, Linda. 28, Sheriff's Report on Inmate Population. Sheriff.
Good morning. 714 in custody today, 604 men, 110 women. We have 57 on electronic monitoring.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sheriff. 30 is called for citizens' input and/or concerns. Or 29 is announcement of interest items and possible future agenda topics.
Yeah. Judge and members of the Commissioners Court, as well as audience, just want to let everybody know that Precinct 1 JP and Constable building will be having its open house on Friday, September 22nd from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And chamber ribbon cutting will be at 4:30. So would love everybody to come out and see the new facility and see the large smiles on all of the staff and on Kenny Elliott and Judge Elliott and also Constable Reeves' faces in appreciation that they have this facility.
Okay. I wanted to recognize the Brazos County Historical Commission and the College Station Historic Preservation Committee and all those that work on those, and of course the fierce and wonderful Sherry Frisk, congratulating them on the 75-year marker, historical marker placed at College Station Cemetery. The cemetery was started in 1946, or first burial was 1946. There's a large turnout from folks from both cities and the county there, and to celebrate that, that's a historic cemetery, a lot of famous folks buried there, a lot of people that built the southern part of the Bryan College Station area out there, and just a great event. So congratulations to them for all the work that they continue to do, those two committees, and for their historical marker. Okay, thank you. Anybody else? The County and District Clerks Association's having their conference here at the hotel on campus this week, so if you see them, wave. 30 is call for citizens' input and/or concerns, and I didn't have anybody fill out a form. So we will move back up to number 24 and convene an executive session pursuant to the Texas Government Code 551.087 for deliberation regarding economic development negotiations. And we'll have, of course, Commissioners Court, Cheryl, and Kim, budget, and attorneys. And the time is 10:20. Okay, we're coming out of executive session. It's 10:50. There's no action to be taken, and the next item is to adjourn. Thank you.
Thank you.